to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. So the New York starting five. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Joel Embiid out there with James. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And this matchup always, Clark, seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Now here's James. Fires the 3. And Brown is good for 3.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his take.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. Brunson with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Bridges. After the Sixers pick up 2. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Pass to Anunoby. Embiid against Towns. To the inside. Here's Hart, and the rejection by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Embiid kicks to Brown. Outside, Maxey. 6 to shoot. LeBron with a screen on Brunson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so it's New York with it. Still without a basket in the game. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Anunoby. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. James with it. Bridges covering. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded.
Now, here's Bridges. Anunoby finds Hart. Brunson outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Well, that was a critical bucket there because this game could have easily gotten out of hand early if they'd allowed the run to go on much longer.
Maxey attacking. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Brunson. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got 5 now.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
LeBron, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 11. Outside, Maxey. LeBron passes to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Hart kicks to Brunson. Hart with it, picked up by Brown. Tries from 10. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dean Wade, he's checked in for James. And it's Simons in for Maxey. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Alvarado. And it's Shamet missing. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Brown. 5 points in the game. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Alvarado. Now, here's Drummond. Back to Alvarado. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Now, here's Simon. Still scoreless. Here's Edgecombe. And he gets it to go from the high post.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Shamet. Off the left rim and out. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, and you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard. They get it back. Drummond off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
One of the key components of Drummond's game, he's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Back to Alvarado. McBride finds Shamet. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Simon. Philadelphia leading by 18. He takes it in. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
The Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside, Towns. Misses the 3. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Simons surveying the D. Trains the three-pointer. Simons has got 5 now.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. teams will make substitutions. And so it's New York with it. Pass to McBride. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Brown. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating. When Towns goes to the rim, he's doing it on and with purpose.
And James gets it to go.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Anunoby's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Anunoby. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Outside Maxey. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Shamet missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
The point for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Edgecombe in for Anthony Simons. That one goes. Count it. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And there's Brunson. That's good. On the assist by Anunoby.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Maxey on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. And the dunk by Embiid.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Hart's got his first basket.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Drops in the tray.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Back to the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up that shot. Give it up for the participants.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. LeBron James is out there with Brown, and it's Embiid in its center. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back over to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And there it is for him.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And, yes, it's good. James has got 24.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson, left side. Offensive rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
James finds Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Brunson, no good. Here's Philadelphia. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Brown with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Edgecombe. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 8 points here for P.J. Edgecombe.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Bridges shot good.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Brown kicks to LeBron. Here's Edgecombe. Another three for Philadelphia.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Maxey looking it over. Embiid with the screen on Brunson. Maxey, no good. New York's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Brunson the pass to Bridges. And the 3 ball is good. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Maxey kicks to Embiid. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Brunson. From 13, and again it's New York.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
James in the post. Hart's there. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Brown. Embiid's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
For 3, Bridges. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Arlo's checked in, and it's Wade in for Jaylen Brown. Now McBride. He has yet to score. New York, no good that time either. From deep LeBron. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Philadelphia, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Drummond. Jose Alvarado is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
His first shot coming late. Rebound by the 76ers. Simons up top. He's covered by Shamet. Outside, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Pass to Barlow. Now here's Simons. Defended by McBride. And Bernie Simons, and that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
McBride finds Towns. Pass to Shamet. Back to Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. McBride, good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, I love the court awareness there. Towns zipping the ball over to his teammates, a willing passer.
Now Edwards. Outside, Simons. Pass to Barlow. Yep, it counts.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Inside, here's Towns, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Simons from outside. The 76ers, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's Shamet missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, Simons fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet.
I mean, you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in for Jose Alvarado. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-7 run.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Hart, that's good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And good that time.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Back to Brunson. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Stolen. From deep. Good.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.